Hello, Dr. Jing. So this is my project for the roller coaster. So I already built it because it took a long time to build, and it's a bit hard to demonstrate um like how to build each part because it would take too much time. But I'll tell you what I did. So basically this frame, you can see there's like many gray square. So there's many individual piece from here to here, and then there's these green joints that hold the grayish pieces together. So after I assembled like this whole frame that's covering like the entire um, roller coaster, then I was able to put in the, like, I guess you can call the rails, which is this red part. So the rails also have, you can see here, for example, there's like this white part that attaches to the frame. So essentially this frame helps keep the rail in place and gives it a shape because these rail, they're flexible. So I was able to twist it as you can see here. And yeah, the frame was just used to keep it in shape. And to start the roller coaster, there's something over here. You can't really see it, but on the inside of this tiny box, there's a spring. So this spring, I'm gonna show the testing portion now. This spring, you pull up something back, it clicks, and then once this spring is released, then the cart here, this purple cart, is gonna get launched on the track. And the reason that it gets launched is because there's some spring potential energy in this spring right now because I compressed it. And then as soon as this comes into contact with the like this red stick, you can't see it, but as soon as it comes in contact, the spring will get released and there won't be any compression anymore. So then all the spring potential energy will be converted to kinetic energy, and that will be transferred into this cart. So I'm going to show that now. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, so that's the testing. And then the only other force that's happening is, well, of course, gravity. For example, when this purple, wait, when the purple cart is going all the way to the top here, it also has the gravitational potential energy, and you can see just from the highest point in this track, this gravitational potential energy is enough to bring the cart back down like that. Yeah. And then the other force that's happening is frictional force between the wheel and the track. Yeah. And what we're testing here is like, is the spring potential energy from like the initial spring potential energy in this box here, is it enough to get the cart all the way around the track? And something I found interesting was I didn't realize that this small spring, like which is from here to here, was strong enough to give this cart enough kinetic energy to get to the top of the track. I also realized that in reality, this cart only needs enough energy to get to the top of the track, because once it gets to the top, the gravitational potential energy is strong enough to get it all the way to the bottom once again, because it converts from the gravitational potential energy to kinetic energy. Yeah. And the only tough part about building this is that these pieces are very like small and kind of delicate. So it was hard to put all the joints together without them like breaking apart easily. Other than that, it was pretty easy to build. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.